Hey, what's happening, everybody? We are live on YouTube for the second episode of Dab Plays Beat My Score. Now, I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes to see if anyone's going to join us live, and we will get into it over on the channel. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to head now over to Twitter, and we are going to just post up that Beat My Score episode 2 is streaming live. And we are going to go back and hope, because I didn't mean to take us out of Decentraland, but we're going to go back and see if we can get this all up and running nicely and get a nice score set for you. So if you're joining me on the stream today after it's gone out live, let me just talk to you a little bit while this is loading. Let me tell you a little bit about Beat My Score. So Dab Play, we are a YouTube channel and we produce 2 videos a week wherever possible about the Decentraland metaverse. Now, what I wanted to do when I started this channel was provide some sort of content for viewers and users of the especially the Decentraland metaverse, so that not only did you have some guides on how to get around and how to do various different things, but I also wanted to take the time out to recognize the creators behind some of these magical masterpieces that you see around us. I mean, all of this stuff doesn't happen overnight, and so much time and effort goes into it. So not only about featuring the gameplay, but I wanted to make sure that we went ahead and featured some of the creators as well. Now, Dab Play does also have a secondary element to it, and that is that when I created this channel, I wanted to be in a position where I could give something back to the Decentraland community, the people that play it, and everybody that enjoys the metaverse. And when I started to think about how I would do that, I started to set out a roadmap. And for those of you that have never seen that roadmap, it started off by trying to build the channel. And what I wanted to do was provide a giveaway to the subscribers at 100, 250, 500 and 1,000 subscribers. And in doing that, that would recognise the channel's growth and obviously reward the loyalty for all of the subscribers that got in early, for everybody that supported me on the journey. And I think as of like today, I mean, we started it up on the 24th of October, right in the middle of the Metaverse Festival, and as of now, right now, we've got 325 subscribers, I think, on the last check. And to most people that might not seem very much, but to me that was a massive achievement. 37 videos we've produced, and we've got 325 subscribers. So we did do the first giveaway to the first 100 subscribers, and that was a collaboration with Waifu Mom, where Aaron Loop and his team over there created a bespoke waifu mom for us. So that went out to them. At 250 subs, we had another collaboration, and that was with a new friend of mine, Paved Sound. You might have caught those videos and you might have seen his live event at the Rockin' Unicorns, but we celebrated that and we gave out a bunch of his NFT music track, Dance in the Metaverse, which some of them, well, I suppose really everybody who owns it, if you've been following Paved Sound and paying attention and you get over to Discord, you're actually due for some revenue from that. So that's actually giving you some passive income as well for every sale that has been made of that track. Now, 500, we've got a awesome giveaway coming up with Vox boards, and that's partly what we're going to be celebrating today. So in today's video, the prize that we're going to give away, we are going to give away 2 prizes, and this sort of starts setting the precedent really for where we are coming from. So we've got these Vox boards here, and these 2 Vox boards that I'm going to be giving away today is what I've purchased myself off of the marketplace. So you're going to get yourself 2 of these Vox boards, and then when we do get over to 500 subs, we will be giving away the Dab Play Vox board to everybody who is in the 1K club. Now the 1K club is something that anyone can join, providing you've subscribed to the channel. All you've got to do is go over to Twitter at DabPlay and send me a DM message with a screenshot of your YouTube subscription, and then I'll send you a NFT membership card, and that will make you eligible for all of the other drops at 500 and 1,000 subs, and also anything else that goes out exclusive to the 1K club. What I would say is please don't just join and then revoke your subscription. I mean it has happened a few times now, and it really is a bit of a kick in the teeth when there's people like myself trying to grow, trying to make content that gets out to everybody. Obviously there's nothing that I can do to stop you from doing that, but I would just ask you to, I don't know, have a bit of respect for people, and if you are going to subscribe, then obviously enjoy the content as much as you want to. Now that's interesting because that took my shoes off, but I did get some new wearables actually as well. It was a bit of a surprise. I did the video on the Australia Open competition and ended up with a whole bunch of wearables that I sent from that. But the big news then, so I want to move on to a little bit of news for today's video. Some of you might know this, some of you might not, but we were really lucky earlier in the week, and after putting in 4 months worth of grinding out in the ice poker room, we now have an ice wearable that I was able to mint, courtesy of Jeremy Oliver and Miles, who both delegated and sponsored me in the ice poker room with their wearables so that I could build up enough ice to get involved in the mint. So now that we've got that allows us to delegate that out. So there's going to be 2 parts to this. The first one is going to be that there will be an announcement next week with the opportunity that if you would like to be delegated by Dabplay to earn yourself some money in the ice poker room, then we will be drawing somebody to do that. Unlike a lot of the ice delegators out there, we don't have massive high expectations for anybody. You will not be put under pressure to perform for us. All that we ask is that you try your best, log in each day and just complete the challenges, because that's how we started off, that's how we were accepted, and we started to build up a nice enough income to be able to afford that wearable. And of course, every bit of ice that you do actually make is going to be going back into the channel. So the better you do, the better the prizes are going to be on the Beat My Score, and as we move forward, like, the better the channel will be. The big plan for us is to start saving up now with that money, converting it over onto the Ethereum blockchain as Mana, and we will be buying parcels so we can set up Dabplay Presents, which is going to be a huge social area. So that's probably enough of me talking for now, so let's get on to today. So Beat My Score is all about having a bit of fun, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over into a different area each time we do the event, and I've decided to start live streaming this so you can see live what my score is, and you will honestly see that I do only get 1 crack at this. You obviously get as many chances as you want. The idea of Beat My Score is that you come over, you play the mini game, and you try to beat my score. If you do, then what you need to do is send a screenshot of that to me on Twitter under the pinned tweet, which will be going out as soon as this live video finishes. And all you will need to do is customize it so that we know that it's yours. So put your username on it, I don't know, do something like doodle over it, just something so that no one can copy your screenshot, because I don't want bots getting involved and trying to copy it. It's a bit of fun. And then what we will be doing is, for today's video, we'll be handing out 2 Vox boards to whoever the top 2 winners are, and we will be selecting those with a random spin the wheel generator, and that will come in, let's do that Tuesday next week. So it's currently the 3rd today, which will be the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. That'll be the 8th of February. So we'll do it on the 8th of February. I'll close the entries at midday, and then we will draw it probably about 6 or 7 in the evening, Universal Time. So on to today's video then, really. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over and we're going to play Whack-A-Mole, because I found this game and I absolutely loved it. So you're going to come over to 60 and then comma 135, which is right over by the big verification for Fruitcatcher. And without giving you a spoiler, in a few weeks time Fruitcatcher might be making an appearance, because I had a little play of that a few weeks ago and that was really fun. And then I saw this game, which I've had, and I won't lie, I've had 1 go of this just to make sure that I understand how it works. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to want to put it into first person mode, and I will tell you to brace yourself now, because it is possible that you might feel a bit seasick with the old screen that whizzing around in a moment. But what you're going to do is you're going to go behind this mole, and in the middle is the start button, and in the middle is where you will get everything going. So we are going to whiz round, hit start. Now I'm going to get one go at this. You get a timer start, and then whatever my score is, that is going to be the score that we're using for this episode of Beat My Score. So here goes. And I would say wish me luck, but obviously you're going to want this as low as physically possible. Okay, so when they pop up, you're just going to run at them in first person, click them, and it will hit just like that. And the idea is for me to get as high a score as possible, to make it as difficult as possible for you to beat them. Now, what is going to happen in the future, guys, is I'm not going to announce the prizes, but instead, now that we've got this ice wearable and it opens up the door for me to be able to afford more expensive prizes, what we're going to do is to try and build the stream up a bit more and to try and build the popularity of Beat My Score into more of a community aspect. What we're going to do is, dependent on the amount of entrants, is going to depend on the rarity of the prize. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get about 5 prizes, ranging from common to epic and rare wearables, maybe even mythic once we can afford it. And the idea is going to be that the more of you there are, the more rare the prize is going to be. And I might even do multiple prize drops as well to get more people involved. But I think that's going to be quite an interesting one, because what I feel is at risk is that people will just watch this and go, yeah, I can't be bothered with that, it's not even a good wearable, and they're completely missing the point of this is meant to be a bit of fun. And the idea is you're supposed to come over, play these creators' games, have a bit of fun. I mean, this is fun, I'm enjoying this is great fun. It's making me dizzy as hell, but it is fun. Come on, let's get 500. Yeah, 500 on the nose. That's not bad at all. I'm quite happy with that. So, 500 on the nose is going to be your score to beat for the Beat My Score episode 2. So, like I said, you need to go over to DabPlay, at DabPlay is my handle. I will put a post up in about 5 minutes. In fact, you know what? Let's do it right now. We're going to go over to Twitter, and we were going to put one up. So, Beat My Score episode 2, target score is 500 points for, that's, what is it, whack-a-mole. And what is the, let's just get the coordinates, 60 over at 60. And then is it 135 or minus? It is 135. 135. Beat My Score episode 2. Target score is 500 points for Whack-A-Mole over at 60. 135. Post your custom screenshot showing your score. So this is exactly what I said. I don't want people cheating. Showing your score. Challenge ends midday 8th of Feb, midday, and let's put on there, what is it, Universal, was it the Universal District, UTC, I think, I don't know, let's just call it Universal, midday Universal, 8th of February, draw live 7 PM ish on the 8th. Good luck. And I'm not going to put anything up there about it being what the prize is. You're going to need to obviously come out and have a little look at that. But we're going to go with that for now, because that's in celebration of the newest collaboration that we've had with Voxboards. If you go over to OpenSea, you can check that out. And who knows, maybe in the future, using the ice money that we now get from the Poker Lounge, we may well go ahead and get that bought in as a wearable to Decentraland. And that might, I'm not saying this is a definite just yet, but I've got a good feeling that I think our 1k subscriber giveaway is going to be a free wearable. So we'll start planning that. In my spare time now, I have been looking a bit more at Blender. I've been trying to upskill myself so that I can actually develop something. So I've got really good plans for the Dad Play Presents area. I've got awesome plans for the different wearables we're going to bring out. And the great thing is now is that thanks to Miles and Jeremy Oliver, this has now been made a reality. It was one of those things where, I mean, you guys don't know it, but I've put about $3,000 of my own savings into building this channel, making sure that I've got the right equipment and everything for it to work. So the fact that now we're able to have the ICE wearable generate some income for us to actually grow this channel, you're going to see big things from Dad Play. I've said it since day one, and 325 of you have listened and 325 of you have supported me up to this point. And I say me and I say we quite a lot. There is a team of 3 of us that work on Dad Play. It's myself mainly that does the videos and the voiceovers, but a massive shout out to those other 2 that work behind the scenes in getting the stuff designed for me in terms of graphics and content and all the thumbnails and things done on YouTube, because without them it really would be a nightmare of a job. So anyway, thank you so much for your time today. Thanks for coming out and checking it out. If you didn't make it to the live stream and you're watching this pre-recorded, hopefully you're still within enough time to get involved and beat my score. It is a bit of fun. Don't cheat, don't get negative about it if you don't win. It is a bit of fun to give something back to the community, and there will always be plenty more competitions coming on Dad Play, so you will definitely get something if this is your sort of thing. But for now, take care out there, enjoy the metaverse, and I will see you on the next stream.